Commitment is an act, not a word. Man will not be able to do anything of value until he understands that he cannot count on anyone except himself. The body is not connected to consciousness, it is merely a psychological perception. In love, 1 + 1 = 1. If you feel lonely when you are alone, you are in bad company. Nowadays, we know how to do everything, except how to live. It is exclusively up to you to give meaning to your life. We are nothing more than our own decisions. Life begins on the other side of despair. There is no reality except in action. Man is condemned to be free because once in the world, he is responsible for all his acts. My love, you are not a thing in my life, not even the most important, because my life no longer belongs to me, because my life is you. It may be inevitable. We may actually have to choose between being nothing or pretending what we are. To know what our life is worth, it doesn't hurt to risk it from time to time. When you understand the details of victory, it's hard to distinguish it from defeat. When the rich wage war, it is the poor who die. "3 o'clock is always too late or too early for anything you want to do." Life has no meaning a priori. The meaning of your life depends on you, and the value of your life is nothing but the meaning you choose. I guess it's laziness that makes the world the same day after day. Only those who are not moving forward have time to bother. Existence is an imperfection. Nothing happens while we live. The scenery changes, people come and go. That's all. At the moment of death, our life is always complete. Generosity is nothing but the desire to possess. Everything that is abandoned, everything that is given, is enjoyed much more when giving it away. To give is to enjoy possessively of that which is given. No finite term makes sense without an infinite point of reference. Man cannot do anything unless he has first understood that he must not count on anyone else but himself. Man is alone, abandoned on earth, in the midst of his infinite responsibilities, without help. Consciousness can always transcend the existent, not towards its being, but towards the meaning of this being. As time passes, we transform into a freedom that chooses, but only chooses to be free. For that reason, we are condemned to freedom. In the end, I am the architect of my own being, my own character, and destiny. It is useless to pretend what could have been because I am what I have made, and nothing more. Help other people understand that reality does matter and that dreams, expectations, and hopes only serve to define a man as a broken dream. A flame is capable of calling in your heart. That's why I feel that when I find myself alone, I extinguish. For me, there are no Mondays or Sundays. There are only days that pass in disorder, and then we observe a sudden flash like this one. There is a universe behind and ahead of a book. You know the end is near when you close the last book and wonder, what now? I am always willing to sudden transformations because only after a wonderful day can a true revolution occur. Anything else would be better than this anguish I carry in my mind, of this pain that bites and never hurts enough. When an adventure happens to me, I wonder what's happening with myself and why I am there, often ending up as happy as the hero of a novel. Violence is not a means to an end, but a voluntary choice to reach the end, by any means necessary. You can never go back more than a record can spin in reverse. What's the reason for everything that happens? Well, after much analysis, I realize it has led me to this moment. You can shut your mouth, cut your tongue, but can you avoid existing? The truth is that you can never stop your thoughts. Politics is a science. With it, you can prove that you are right and that others are wrong. Man is condemned to be free, because he did not create himself but was placed in this world. Once they have slept together, they will have to find something else to shield the enormous absurdity of their existence. We don't know what we want, and yet we are responsible for what we are. That's the truth. The most unpleasant thing about evil is that it gets us accustomed to it. By wanting freedom, we discover that it depends entirely on the freedom of others. When someone has expected something from me, I have always wanted to do exactly the opposite. Man is alone, abandoned on earth, in the midst of his infinite responsibilities, without help, with no other goal than the one he sets for himself. I hate victims who respect their executioners.